大家好，你大麦哥来了，欢迎来到今天奥赛的直播。今天是2022年12月15日赛前新闻发布会。赛前发布会和以往有些不同，以往奥赛运动员坐在台上一排一排的，但是今天这个奥赛新闻发布会不是坐着，他是站着。去年丹所罗门还坐在那里怀念了我们的脚的赛事。丹所罗门穿着橘红色的毛衣，他站在了台上站了几分钟。今天的发布会有什么火爆的场面？现场有谁打起来？我们现在一起观看。
All right, I told you we were starting things off big, and who better but a man they call Big. He is your two-time Olympia champ, and it looks like we're going to have to rename him Hollywood, Rami. Now, what's up with the sunglasses, man? I like that.
Yeah, the new glasses. I can see a lot of stars right here for my new glasses.
Did you steal those from Sean Ray?
Yeah, I'm trying.
All right, Rami, this is it. Not one, but two times you have captured that elusive Sandow and the title of Olympia champion. Anything different this year? It seems a little, I thought I saw little snowflakes coming down earlier.
I think everything is different this year, you know. We had a hard times last 2 years because that star in front of us, the making that pandemic, he happened to the world, but our game's growing like crazy. We have 30 competitor right here. He will be in the open, and a lot of competitors around the world right now. We are growing like crazy. Even the world is back a little bit, but the game he back stronger than ever. I like that.
Well, speaking of growing like crazy, looks like you have gotten even bigger, my friend. But I heard the other day, now you can confirm this, that you are weighing in at 300 pounds this year. Is that true, sir?
We will see tomorrow.
I think the fans want to see you right now. That's what they want to see.
Yeah, let me say the truth. I'm trying to come better than every year. Always, this is my goal, to let all the fans around the world is happy for what he need to see for us. I'm working with my team for everything. We don't have that goal to be bigger or bigger size than every year, but it's happened. I'm growing more. It's happened. And I try tomorrow to, I think, the most important thing coming tomorrow, the condition will be better than every year.
就在这个时候，从后台冲上了一个人，他就是今年有可能战胜大拉米的哈迪库班。两位中东选手实际上两个人关系非常好，都来自中东，可以说是老乡，左邻和右居。埃及一位来自伊朗，一个傻憨憨，一个非常欢喜。就在这个时候，布兰登·咖里戴着墨镜走上了前台，哈迪库班还带了御用的翻译，也就是大教练哈尼他侄子。就在这个时候，大拉米怎么好像把墨镜也戴上了，有点不正常啊。
Got here plenty early this year, been in preparations. We've all seen the videos. We all catch your IG. Looking absolutely fantastic. But can he beat this guy right here, because he just woke up and he was a little bit bigger today by some weird circumstance. Big breakfast, perhaps.
من خیلی خوشحالم که اینجا هستم و برای چهارمین بار تونستم داخل مثل المپیا باشم کنار بهترین های جهان. همه خوب هستن، همه خوب، همونجور که همه میبینن حاجی چوپان همیشه بهتر از هر سال میاد و من تهدید جدی هستم واسه همشون و هیچ تحتی ندارم چه کسی هست چه کسی نیست. من بهتر از هر سال هستم اینجا.
He said, I'm happy to be here and compete against the best bodybuilder here. But I'm Hadi Chupan, and also I come every year better than last year. So this year I'm a better version.
Better version of Hadi is a scary one, that's for sure, because he was in great conditioning last year, still keeping in that top three. So we're going to see what Hadi brings to this stage tomorrow. I know he's got his team in place. But you not only have one Olympia champ, but two you got to get by. And Brandon Curry, former Olympia champion. Looking slick here, buddy.
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you.
How we feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. It's been a good prep so far. got my bags today, got my luggage today, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, it's been pretty chill so far since I've been here, so happy to be here.
Nice thing is about bodybuilding is you don't need nothing except what this guy's got right here, and that's one of the best physiques in the world. Olympia champ. You got to take out the two-time champ now. What have you done differently? I know you got yourself holed up in Kuwait once again. You got the boys out there, the Camel crew, doing their thing out at Oxygen Gym, and it's all business for Brandon Curry. What can you do to take this guy out, though?
Well, for me, it's, some things about time. So today, this year, we put more time in for this preparation. It's been about 4 months away. Just to make sure I come in with a better package than previous seasons, particularly because, with the pandemic and whatnot, shorter preparations. So I've been able to put in more off-season time, be able to put in more muscle, more quality. So we're going to bring that to the stage and dance with my boy right here.
而接下来男子健体，布兰登首先出了场，接下来是伊恩 Bank。
Champ Brandon Hendrickson has made his way back to defend that title. You look good, you look lean, you look ready.
I've been ready since I got off stage last year.
Gotta like that, right? Well, who's this guy next to you over here?
He can introduce himself.
He looks like he means business.
It's not my concern.
Not your concern. Oh, man. What do you say to that, Aaron? He's not even concerned about you. He didn't even know you're standing there. I just had to point that out to him. Oh, he's a man of few words. It's a press conference, Aaron. You got to say something. Give me.
Well, I just got my mic, Bob. How you doing? Good to see you, man. Always. He know who I am. He know exactly who I am.
Question is he's going to know who you are on game day, which is coming up.
What you think? He know.
I'm not judging. They're down here. You got to ask. I saw Tyler down there. There's Tyler.
They're not getting paid today.
What do you think, Tyler?
They're not getting paid today.
Who's better? Nah, don't say nothing. That's all right.
We're going to see Saturday. We're going to see Saturday. Most definitely.
Listen, this guy's hard to beat. He's very hard to beat. He's got that title back a couple of times now. That's how tough Ali. That's what made Ali that great. Right? Not just winning the title, but winning it back. Extremely rare in bodybuilding.
And this is an even year, too.
I was just going to point that out, sir. So we've got kind of
to lose.
Yeah. I like that. He does seem to win on even-numbered years, right? So we got that going for you. But you've been tearing it up this year, man. Great year. Kind of put yourself in the front-runner position. Now, bodybuilding, obviously, we're all in the world of bodybuilding. We put all the classes in that category. But in men's physique, it's a little bit different because the trash talk that goes on stage is second to none. Everybody always asks me, when those guys are out there, do they talk to each other? Do they... and I always tell them, it's like they all think it's the bodybuilder. It's like, no. It's men's physique. Men's physique talks more trash on stage than any other division that we have. And it all takes place from behind. All right? It kind of goes something like this, all right? So here, you guys, on the line, guys, on the line. Don't go over the line. Steve will kill you on that one, right? Yeah. You could be in the center. That's okay for now. But so here's what happens, right? Judges are down there, Tyler and the crew, and they're doing the calls, Big Steve. All right, gentlemen, face the curtain. Now,
he don't want to do that.
Now, hang on.
He don't want to do that.
Hang on. Now, we got to do this right, though, okay? Guys, assume the front position that you guys do in men's physique. Yeah, check it in pose. Yeah. All right, so here's what you see from the front. Here's what you guys see, right? Now, right, smiles, looking handsome, right, looking good, right, posturing. Gentlemen, face the curtain. Yeah. Here's what I see back here, right? Yeah, go ahead, give me some. This is what now you guys see this. This is what I hear.
We don't really talk on stage from the back pose.
Yeah, listen, he's being shy. This is what I hear. Man, you ain't got nothing, man. You ain't got nothing. I mean, you ain't gonna stand next to me, man. Let me tell you something, man. You better get off this stage right now, man. Yeah, don't be throwing that elbow to me. Don't be throwing that elbow to me. I'll tell you what, you better move, man. You better move your... All right, and here's what happens right now. You better shut your mouth right now. Then they...
接下来是比基尼选手纷纷登场，在纷纷登场之后，奥赛之声鲍勃表示：“我喜欢这个活儿。”
Bob Sandwich out here. I love it. Bikini Olympia. You know what? You guys got a whole lot in common. We got some multiple winners right here. We've got, there's Ashley right there. You kind of snuck in on me. Speaking of Ashley, she is the all-time winningest athlete in the IFBB. That's not just bikini. What do you got, like 140 wins now, or?
37. 37.
37 wins. Here, interview her, Jen, so we can do this right. All right. It's been 7 years, though, since you got an Olympia victory. 3-time champ, also not been done before. So the accolades are piled up, but it's now been 7 years since your last victory. So how can you get back in the winner's circle, especially with this caliber of competition standing next to you?
As always, it's tough. It's anybody's game, though. You never know. So I feel confident about the package I'm bringing, so we'll see on Saturday.
Has anything changed in the 7 years? So you've been doing this for a while, which is to be applauded, because it's not easy to be in your top. You're still winning shows this past year. You've been winning shows, obviously. Have you seen a lot of changes in the sport, in the bikini division itself?
Absolutely. Everything changes. The physiques have gotten better. Posing changes. But I think the biggest difference is just the talent pool is deeper and deeper every single year. So a new crowd of girls come in every single time, which makes it more competitive, better athletes every single time I step on stage. So never an easy task.
No, certainly isn't. But best of luck to you, Ashley. Hope maybe you'll be 38.
That would be kind of cool.
That would be pretty cool. Janet Liu, you are back in the Olympia stage. We missed you last year, but you got this going for you. When you left, you were the champ. Took care of some biz, got some businesses going and other things. You got your own show now. Congratulations. But now you're back for the real business. And that, of course, is getting that title back from Jennifer Dory. So she didn't beat you. You actually left, and now you're back to get what's yours.
Yeah, Bob, thanks for being back here. The door's wide open. I'm excited to be back, and the bikini division has evolved since I left, and I've really enjoyed the process of prepping to get to the level, the caliber of the girls are at now, and I'm excited to show you guys on Saturday night.
Well, I don't know if Jen's excited you're back, but here, give her that microphone, because
Well, I just want to say one thing, Bob, because
platform is yours.
as a veteran and a former champion, coming back to this Olympia stage means much more than just the placing and the title. And for me, it's a platform to show women that when you set your mind to something and you put effort, you keep going after it, that you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. A sense of empowerment and confidence, and that's what this means for me.
All right. Very nice, Janet. Now, I don't know if Jen's that excited that you showed up, because that's just more competition that she's got to beat. But when she left, she had that title.
She did. She earned it that year. She looked incredible, and it's awesome to have her back. I think all of us up here, we're competitors. You know, we come here for the competition, and it makes it more exciting for us. So,
is she the biggest threat to you this weekend?
Honestly, I think everyone is the biggest threat. Everyone up here is bringing their A game. I don't think there's one person who's not going to be bringing their best. We have the biggest lineup. We're going to have the most competitive lineup, but my biggest threat is just myself. So that's
you are a threat, that's for sure. But you are the reigning champ right now. So when the smoke clears at the nighttime finals, will you and I be standing in the center of the ring having a conversation?
That's what I've been preparing for since I stepped off stage last year. So that's the plan.
All right, very confident, very nice. Jennifer Dory, she's the champ. Speaking of champs, all you have done this past year, according to my notes. Oh, let's see here. New York Pro champ, Pittsburgh champ, Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic champ. You hit the trifecta. That puts you in the driver's seat as the #1 contender from this year.
Yes, and it feels funny because I have a sandwiches of Miss Olympia, and I haven't earned that title yet. So just coming full circle to finish it. That's where I'm here.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better year. I mean, that's literally hitting the trifecta when it comes to shows. Probably the 3 biggest ones, the 3 most prestigious of the year. So you got to be feeling pretty confident. But you got 1, 2, 3, and 4 Olympians that you got to take out to get there.
Confidence is no issue. I've worked and kept on working. A lot of shows. I think the bikini has elevated the standard this year. And to see all the competitors just bringing that conditioning, that hungriness for just bringing the best out of themselves, that's what I think it's been done this year. So I was competing not so long ago, so I think I'm ready, to just walk in and do my thing.
I like it. Why are you talking into this microphone when you're holding a microphone right here? That's my question.
I don't know.
You're still talking into it.
Yeah, that's right.
Give her the mic.
Thank you.
I kid Laura Lee. Well, speaking of champs, Cisa Pacini, you won this title once.
Yes, and I'm here to win again.
Now, you've got an interesting story to tell. We always focus usually on the competition, who's going to beat who and all that. But your life story is very motivational for a lot of people out there. So we always like to use this platform for a few different reasons. But early on in your life, you battled anorexia and bulimia and such. And you overcame that, and you could tell this story to the people. I mean, it's out there in the universe. You put it on your Instagram because you took yourself from that point to world champion, to Olympia champion. I think that's something to really be proud of. And I know you go around, preaching this to a lot of the girls out there, a lot of self-empowerment, a lot of you can do this. But you tell the story.
Yes, every athlete has a story behind him, and I recovered from anorexia and I started competing. So this sport helped me a lot. And when I started competing, and now I know I need it to have energy to do the things I like to do. And my life changed a lot, and the sport helped me too much. And I'm helped because I can show my history to another girls, and I always receive message from another persons. I'm helping another girls recovering from anorexia, so I'm so happy with this.
Well, we got 5 champs out here right now. Now we're talking. Now we got some competition up here, right? What are you doing here?
Is this the press conference, right? The open?
Yeah, the open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here. This is my division now, right?
Isn't he a 212 guy?
Yeah, he used to be in the 212 class, but that doesn't say a lot because I'm from the 212 class as well. So,
That's right. You early in your career, you started in the 212, moved up. I think he's done pretty good over the years. What do you think, Derek?
Done a fantastic job, obviously. Yes.
Fantastic. Well, listen, it all started back in Pittsburgh, okay? You went out there unannounced, filling in for Big Rom. You couldn't make it in. You popped up on there, and the whole bodybuilding world went absolutely crazy. And they said, who's this guy? And, it's Derek Lunsford. And they said, oh, my God, he can actually stand up there with the big boy. Was that the impetus that pushed you into thinking, maybe I'll give that open a shot?
Look, I love bodybuilding. I've always believed in my heart that I would be an open bodybuilder at some point in my career. I didn't think it would be this year. I come off the 212 Olympia last year with the title. The plan was always to defend the 212 title this year. But I was just so eager after winning the title to get back in the gym and keep training. It's so hard for me not to be in the gym, pushing hard. And so after, the months went by and then the guest posing at the Pittsburgh Pro happened, we realized, man, I put on some pretty good amount of muscle tissue. And even then we were thinking, we'll still come back down and defend the 212 Mr. Olympia title. But after some deep consideration, we thought, you know what? My body wants to grow. It wants to be a bigger, better version of itself. And the 212 limitation was just going to hold me back. So we said, you know what? This is the year. Let's do it.
Well, you were 212 because you were at the top of the key, barely making it into the class, but you got that first place award, of course, Olympia title. Just for reference, what are you weighing about these days, Derek?
Hani, where are you at? Am I supposed to say this? Or what?
Forget about Hani.
Yeah, I've put on a considerable amount of muscle tissue this year. I would say I'm somewhere in the low mid 230s.
Nice. Okay. Lots of chicken.
Well, it was low calorie there for a while to get shredded, because conditioning is important here at the Olympia. But yeah, I've definitely been putting in the fork time and the weights.
All right, Derek Lunsford, welcome to the open class, my friend. Now all you got to do is stand next to this guy. There's a reason they call him the Conqueror, okay? Because he's been pushing these guys and pushing them and pushing them. William, is it your time finally to get this title this year?
We always come here, to win the show, and you always say, people have a lot of predictions, a lot of this, and, I can do a lot of prediction, but it won't mean nothing until the day, until on stage, until we finish, until we get a result from the judges. So I let people talk, and if I'm not in a conversation, I'm good with you. It doesn't matter, So, yeah, I'm just doing my thing, and I know, like, this year, we say it every year, this year is my year, this year is my year, but I really have the confidence, the feeling, in my gut, like, there's something different in the air this year. So
You had a great year in winning the Boston Pro and then the Arnold. Very prestigious. Again, winner of the Arnold. Oh. A lot of times we have, news we kind of keep in the back and all that stuff. But unfortunately, Hunter was given some bad news the other day. He will not be allowed. I confirmed this with Jim Mannion, who's down here in the front, president of the IFBB Pro League. Hunter, you will not be able to wear the hat on stage. I know. It was Jim's call. He said you look good, but you can't wear the hat. It's a prop. All right?
Understood.
All right. Is anybody following his IG? Is anybody getting this stuff here? Sorry. All right. We like to give Hunter a little bit of fun stuff over here because no matter what you see with Hunter, if he's completely stripped, he's got his posing trunks, he's got the hat on. Guest posing, he's got the hat on. So is that the lucky hat? Are you going to need any luck this year? That's the question.
What we could say is that no one's ever going to be able to do me dirty and like post a picture of a guest posing and say it was from a contest.
This is true. This is true. I like that.
Ever.
Listen, banner year last year, right? Making your rookie debut, right?
Second
Olympia, my bad. Second Olympia, and you catapulted yourself into the top 5 with an impressive 4th place finish. Getting from 4th to 1st is tough, man, all right? I mean, top 5 is hard enough. We've seen the videos, we've seen the pictures and the updates. Looks like you put on some quality muscle. Not 30 pounds like this guy, but, hey. What are you thinking this year, Hunter?
Man, I'm excited about this year. Last year was a surprise to a lot of people, myself included. And, I built off of that, carried the momentum, kept my head down and worked. And I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt, I corrected the issues from last year. And I'm looking forward to, getting on stage with those guys and challenging.
Well, obviously you guys all keep up with social media. You got to do that these days. It's part of the game. But there was a lot of chatter after last year's Olympia. Oh, Nick got a gift. Hunter got a gift. Nick should have beat Hunter. Hunter should have beat Nick. What do you see when you see stuff like that out there? Does it bother you? Does it get to you at times? Or
I tell myself that if you wouldn't seek them out for advice, don't take criticisms from them. The only people's opinions that matter are the ones that judge me.
Yeah.
And their opinion was that I was 4th.
Yeah. What did you think about your placing? Should you have been higher? Should you have been higher last year?
No, I shouldn't have been higher.
No. So you had the top 3 pretty much where well, let me ask you that. Did you have Big Ramy winning?
I did.
I know you were.
Happening.
Who's the big guy? Good Lord. There's. All right, who's skirting the line here? Ian, get back behind the line. Come on, man. That. Tricks. They learned that stuff from Lavroni years ago. Andrew Jacked. I said your real name at the check-ins the other day. Nobody knew who I was talking about.
Yeah, they had no idea.
They had no idea. The Nigerian night train has arrived, folks.
Yes, sir.
And he means business.
Real business.
So what do you think of this crew right here?
Oh, hats off to all these guys. They've been there before me, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. Yeah.
What'd you say? They're small?
I don't know, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, it's an art show, and definitely the Mona Lisa will be on full display. Yeah,
sir. To see it. So where does the name Andrew Jacked come from? Because obviously, as most of the people know, that's if you could tell everybody what your real name.
It's part of my name.
What's that?
It's part of my name.
Part of your name. Well, where did Jacked come from? Clearly, your mother didn't. You didn't come out and they said he's jacked.
It's just a name in school.
Hopefully not.
No,
yeah,
it's just a name in school because I was a stoned guy. Like I do crazy stuff.
You were stoned?
Stoned, stubborn. Like I was crazy. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
Hey. All right. Well, listen. This is your debut.
Yes, sir.
What are you expecting out of this weekend?
I think everyone should just grab some popcorn and soda, strap on your seatbelts, and we'll give you guys some entertainment. Yeah.
Andrew, are you expecting to be in the first call out?
Well, let's see what happens tomorrow.
William said, be honest.
100%, I'm definitely there already. But what happens after that? That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's going to be the key, because
Yes,
Big
sir.
Rami, and you've got some big boys up there. One of them right down here, Ian Valliere, Canada's finest, in the house. All right, well, Ian, you're a veteran of the Olympia stage, but you seem to be one of those guys that kind of coasts in the center, like you hear about all these predictions and shows. Everybody's got a podcast these days, and they throw out these names, and Andrew Jack, and Derek Lunsford, and your name always seems to kind of escape people. Then, oh, that's right, you got Ian, too. Sure.
Yeah, about the podcast things here. You know, some people just keep running their mouths and saying some bullshit, innit? And Ian is one of them. And where is his friend, Fuad? It's one of them. And they said too many things about me before the Texas Pro. And what happened? Well, they ate the words, innit? And they said the same thing about me before the UK. And they ate their words too, innit? And action speaks better than words. I'm the only person in the open division that has done all three winnings in a row in 7 months. And yeah, so stay tuned for tomorrow.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, I don't want to be the biggest or the baddest. I just want to be the prettiest. I just want to be the cutest and the sexiest. And that's why, and that's why the Mona Lisa will be on display tomorrow. Full display.
Well, unfortunately, all those accolades you just mentioned are taken up by your MC of the event, so sorry. But good luck anyway. Ian.
Yes, sir.
This guy's bringing a strong game, man. He's bigger than life. He is jacked. He's won 3. But you're no slouch yourself, my friend. You were in the Olympia last year. He wasn't.
Yep. I've been here. I'm battle-tested for sure. Yep.
No, you're not shy either when it comes to the battle of the podcast and putting your feelings out there and stuff. So what do you think about all that stuff, Ian?
I think it's my opinion, and I give it straight up how it is. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And that's kind of how it is.
All right, so you did well this year, but I know you weren't exactly happy with your final placing. What improvements have you made this year to get yourself up into that top 5?
I just wanted to bring a more complete, more well-rounded physique. You know, be stronger in all the poses across the board, and display that, Ian conditioning that I'm known for.
Where's Andrew going to place in this show?
We'll find out tomorrow.
Where do you think he's going to? Is he going to be standing next to you at any time?
We'll find out tomorrow.
No, man, come on, no, hell no. You see, yeah, exactly, come on.
Right.
Let's be honest.
If you want to peel it down right now and show, I'll give you my assessment.
No.
You show me right now, I'll tell you where I think you'll place.
I think we leave that up to you guys want to see something? I think you may have to start this party, Ian, because...
If you want to talk the talk, walk the walk.
Let me see something.
No.
What do you got?
I don't think I have anything to prove because I've talked the talk and I've walked the walk. And the history is there. So let's see what happens tomorrow. He's giving predictions for everything, but he can give predictions for tomorrow. So yeah, let him talk the talk. I'll walk the walk.
I think he's saying you're all talk, Ian.
Well, he can say what he wants. That's all right. I've been here. I proved myself, and I'm going to continue to prove myself this year.
Well. Andrew Jack says he's going to be in that first call-out. The question is, are you going to be standing next to him?
I will be there this year, absolutely.
You heard it there, folks. Hunter, Nick.
Nice to meet you.
Man, there's a lot of talk going on up here, brother, but all you did was take 5 last year. Top 5.
Yes, I did.
What do you think of all this chatter up here going on? Andrew Jack says he's going to be in the first call. Does that mean you're not going to be in the first call out?
I will 100% be in the first call out.
I like the confidence, Nick. A lot of chatter last year that you should have beaten Hunter Labrada. Should you have? Oh, now you're shy after all this whole year of stuff online, and
I do think I should have beat Hunter.
Somebody turn this goddamn mic up. Somebody turn this goddamn mic up. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm tired of these. I'm back there. I'm almost falling asleep. This is boring. You guys want to be entertained or what? You guys want to be entertained or what? I got my respect for every single one of you guys out here because I know what it takes to get jacked.
So does he.
But however, Brick, we've gone finished business, my guy.
Did you say brick?
Look at the guy.
There is no business to be finished.
You talking?
I don't talk to people in the third call-outs.
You talking? Hey, listen.
Hang on, he's got...
Listen. You can say all you want. You can say all you want. What I'm about to say is...
Well, that's why you talk too much, because you won't ever beat me.
Listen. You've never stood next to my best. Friday night, it's going to happen. Friday night, I'll break you down. Saturday, your head is getting decapitated, my guy.
With legs like that, you'll break yourself down.
Well, hang on a second. Hang on. We got lots of good competition up here, but you know what? There's a guy I think you're leaving out. He was just on a podcast the other day that I was on with him. I don't want to leave him out of here, but he's down in the audience, but I spotted you earlier. Rafael Brandao, come on up here, buddy. Brazil's finest. I do want to make one observation here, or observation, as it would be. Brandao rhymes with Sandow. A lot of people talking about Brazil's best. What do you think about this? Nick here says he was fourth last year, and he's doing nothing but moving up. Actually, he has said he's going to win this title this year. Rafael, you say, no way.
Give it to me, Nick. Like our place. So
you come bearing gifts.
I come here and bring this gift for Hunter. This for you, my friend. I just take care of this guy and Nick because Saturday night it'll be hard for you guys. Come back home and look to the results and see Rafael Brandão coming from Brazil and boom, kick the ass. Yeah. I came here to take over, you know? I came here to take over. Yeah, I came here to take over, and nobody was talking about Rafael Brandão before, but now I know, sure, they'll talk about Rafael Brandão after Saturday night. And, listen, hey, Nick, open, please.
Open the gift. Open the gift. We're dying to see.
Yeah. Listen, you guys gonna cry. And I bring this for you guys.
All right.
Got, Nick? What
so
you got?
What you got? Cry.
I gotta ask Rafael.
You guys gonna cry.
Is that those are crying
my guy, give me that. No, that's a win right there.
Listen, I need some competition for these guys. We got anybody in the back over here that can give these guys a run for their money? Because I hear a whole lot of talk up in.
接下来，今年奥赛的重点就要出现了。长脖子怪兽他走上了舞台进行压轴，也是全场唯一进行脱了服装展示上身肌肉的这个位选手。这说明了一个问题，这说明奥赛准备给长脖小怪兽一个惊喜。
Something you should know is I also came from the other division like you, and I came in here and I made history in 7 months. So let's see what you will do tomorrow. You also came from the division too. So
in all fairness, Michael,
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling.
Michael doesn't speak a whole lot of English. All right, he told me earlier through his interpreter he wanted to come out here and talk, not with his mouth, but with his physique. What do you think, folks?
Show off. Showing off doesn't count. Showing off doesn't count. We all know. We all know.
What do you know? What do you know? You're the new guy here. Can you beat this guy? You see the size of this guy? He said, Michael Crizzo says, show us.
It's not. Show us your bicep. Size is not size. We're talking about craftedly crafted. The Mona Lisa is priceless. And we'll see, and you guys will see it tomorrow. Yes, sir.
退去之后，有一名选手将要登场，就是著名的古典大将克里斯。
So yeah, good to be back in Vegas.
The stash is back and better than ever.
The stash is back. Yeah, got rid of the mullet this year too.
I
Clean
like
little
that.
cut.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Cleaned
Better,
up a little bit.
Better on you than me, that's for sure. I know, right? All right, Chris, we have this conversation every year. You've got some great contenders coming, but man, you just keep doing the business over and over and over. But last year, you were getting pushed right till the end, and I know you had that nice heartfelt acceptance speech at the end, which really touched everybody in the Olympia audience. So anything different this year? I know every year seems to be not a struggle per se, but just gets more and more tough to achieve the same. Is it getting harder as you go on to retain this title?
I guess it gets easier and harder in ways, you get used to it a little bit. And, with, like you said, with the competition coming up, there's some crazy younger guys coming who look absolutely amazing, and they push me to be my absolute best. And, that's what happened this year. This is my fourth time coming in here, so I know the rodeo. I know how to do it, know how to do what I do, and I'm excited. So, only I know what I did last year, and I know how to beat what I did last year, and I believe I did that. So I'm excited to show it off.
Well, you did. You did have some good young talent coming up, and Urs Kalasinski, he's back again this year, and he's a young guy. What is he, 22, 23 years old, I think?
Something like that, yeah.
And I'd be remiss, of course, if I didn't recognize my Brazilian buddy, Ramon Dino, or Gino. I think Tamer was teaching me some Portuguese. So Dino is for dinosaur. Is that the cake with Ramon? So I made the mistake of going on a podcast, and I actually didn't pick Ramon to win. And the next day in my inbox, I had 4,000 dinosaur emojis. And I'm like, what is this? Like all from
接下来登场的就是黑豹和大黑鹅。大黑鹅是业余演员出身，相信有非常好的精彩表演。相信今年大黑鹅能战胜克里斯，取得第2名。
Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Love you guys. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, Breon, when it comes to classic, we were talking a little bit backstage. Loving the fade, man.
Ooh, is it high enough?
And I said, speaking of classic, very kid in play, and Breon said, nobody's going to know who you're talking about, bro. We got a few people, right?
We got some people.
All the over 45
range.
people, right? I remember kid in play, all right. Not quite there yet, but... See, I told you that somebody would know. These guys don't know.
Yeah,
You don't know. You don't know kid and play.
No one understands.
You really don't know kid and
Breon
play.
looks like he's younger than us. No one understands.
All right, Breon, we're back again. There's a lot of talk this year, man, on every podcast, saying that you should have gone in the 212. They said your time here is done. You can't beat this guy. This guy's nipping at you. He got you one show last year, right? I think. Was it the Olympia last year?
2 shows.
2 shows you got him.
Actually, 3 shows.
3 shows you got him. 212's looking better and better, ain't it? Now, in all seriousness, you've given consideration, although you said you've got some unfinished business, but you haven't ruled out in the future going into the 212 division.
No, I have not, but definitely unfinished business here come Saturday. I want to finish this classic, my last classic year this year, going out with a bang and with a gold medal.
So you're moving on either way?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Right? Okay.
I will be moving on.
Well, this is going to be an epic battle because this guy is just unrelenting. I mean, he hasn't shown not one bit of weakness. And all Terrence has done, by the way, Terrence is the best poser in the business, bar none. Okay? Just want to put that out there because it's kind of a lost art. But you classic guys have really brought it back. Do you spend a lot of time on the posing routines? Because it sure looks like you do.
Definitely, yeah. I think to be the best, you have to put the work in, So I've been doing this for about a decade now. Every single day I'm in it, getting it done. Yeah.
Like you said, you bested Breon 3 times, but have you ever beaten this guy?
Yes, I have actually. Yeah, I brought him into
We don't
the
like
sport.
to talk about that show.
Well, do tell,
like
Chris.
It didn't happen.
How did he get you in the sport?
He was the first guy who ever beat me in Classic, really. Back in 2016, my first ever pro show. Yeah, he came out of nowhere. It's where our friendship began, too, and grateful for that show, but I was never going to let that happen again.
He was a baby back then, yeah.
Wait a minute.
He was clean shaven back then.
Oh, he said the first guy that ever
女子奥林匹亚健美选手马上就要登场了，登场的一个一个都是非常阳刚的女子，这也是今年一个看点。毕竟奥赛老板他的媳妇儿，她是女子健美的爱好者。
Andrea Shaw, don't you have like a car lot you just recently opened up at the house?
We're working on it.
Working on it. Oh, you got a pretty good start. Keep winning that Rising Phoenix competition every year. The precursor, of course, to the Miss Olympia. But the Miss Olympia title's got that history going all the way back to 1980. You got a feeling pretty good about your chances to three-peat this year. Is that right? Did I lose count?
No, you didn't lose count. It's three-peat.
Three-peat.
It is three-peat.
Better than a two-peat.
Indeed.
Not as good as a four-peat.
Or
I don't even know if that's a legitimate peat. I'm just making stuff up.
10, 11.
All right. Well, you've got some competitors back this year. Helle Trevino back in the ring.
Yes, yes.
She's been a little off the grid, training in secret, like Ivan Drago in the Rocky movies and stuff like that. But Helle, welcome back to the Olympia stage.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I love to be here.
Well, we love having you here because we want the best of the best when it comes to every division. And this one, of course, just gets tougher and tougher every single year. Margie Martin.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Good to have you back as always, of course. Always a top
Thank you.
contender at the Olympia.
Yes, thank you. It is happy to be back. Yes, thank you, people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want to say this is going to be my last Miss Olympia competing.
What?
And I'm so, so thankful and so, so appreciative of the fans that came out and trucked this way to come and see us do our very best. Because I'm going to kill it, you guys. But win, lose, or draw, this is my last one.
All right, no, you can't put me on the spot, Margie. Okay, why is this your last one? Why are you choosing to give up here at the Olympia?
Well, I think there's just a new avenue to be able to take another step forward in showing women's muscle in a different way.
Okay. Now, is it win, lose, or draw? Like, if you win the thing, are you coming back again next year? You're going to say, hey, wait a minute.
No. This is something, I'm very, I look beautiful, but I'm very long in the tooth. So this is like, this is the time for me to be like, be able to mentor a little bit more than, have to do it myself.
All right. Well, can you go out on a win? I mean, this is not going to be an easy task.
I am going to try. I'm telling you, I am going to blast it, you guys. I am going to kill it. But yes, I'm going to try. Yeah.
She's going to try. She's got to take you out. Go out on a big note. There's no grander stage to go on. We've seen history in the making with champs like Dexter going out right on that Olympia stage. There's no better way to do it.
Well, we shall see.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Does anybody have a chance against you, Andrea? You're the wrong person. Does anybody have a chance against Andrea? I don't know. Helle, what do you think, man? You're going to have to do some extra work here.
Well, the thing is, sometimes things happen in life and challenges come and we're tested. And at first we might think like, oh, this is like really bad. Like this is not good. And that happened to me in January when I tore 2 tendons in my shoulder. I tore my bicep tendon and my supraspinatus, and I had surgery end of January and said, hey, I'm out of the Olympia 2022. I was looking at 6 months out of the gym, and I couldn't really see how I could get back from that. But, the months went by, and I went through rehab and all that, and I got the offer to go to Dubai in June. There's some really awesome gyms there. There's one bodybuilding gym that also Andrew is from. He was just here, Venus, and it's a perfect environment for prepping, getting big, getting jacked, getting shredded. So I went there basically in some sort of training camp from June until, 2 weeks ago, I landed in Vegas. And, at first my thought was, I'm going to go there, I'm going to get my physique back. I was like half the size after, time off. And 2023 will be the year.
All right, but you're feeling pretty good about where you are right now. I mean, there was some big obstacle to overcome. This was not an easy surgery.
It was not easy,
right.
No. But I did it, and I just said, you know what, I'm going to take one day at a time. I'm going to do my best every day, see what happens. And as the months went by, I just got better and better and better. And I can say that, You know how you think when I started, I said, maybe, you think it's really bad? So it happened to be, it was a blessing in disguise because I've never...
女子传统健美谢场之后，接下来就是212级别登场。这时候突然上了一位工作人员，交头接耳和奥赛之声。首先登场的不是 Derek， 而是我们的米老鼠大将。但是要记住一句话，高手都在幕后。
But folks, I'd be remiss if I didn't recognize one of the best of all time. I got lights right in my face, folks, so forgive me, but we're talking about our women's bodybuilders. So the best women's bodybuilder of all time is here. Give it up for 8-time Olympia champ, Lenda Murray. All right, Battle of the 212, a vacated title, but both you guys have had this title in the past. Derek Lunsford, he's going up with the big boys. Even though you earned your way to compete against the big boys, you said, I'm going to stay one more year at least in that 212 and get that title back. What do you think, champ?
I'm ready. Talked it over with my coach. This is a tough decision, obviously. But a 212 title means a lot to me, and we want the title back.
Was it a tough decision? Was it something you guys kind of went back and forth and says, well, hang on now. I could make a big splash in that open against the big boys, and that would be something to see you up there at 177 pounds. At least that's what you were last year. And standing next to, giving up 100 pounds to Big Ramy and some of the crew. So was that a decision that was tough to make?
Honestly, it was. I did think that, publicity would be there. It'd be a big hype for me going into Olympia. But I'm realistic as well. I was giving up a lot of pounds to these guys. This is a deep stacked lineup. And like I told you at the Legion, that won't be my last pro show. So no. You'll see me soon.
Yeah, I could see you in an open sometime in the future. But right now, the business is there, and that title's just sitting there kind of wide open as Derek moved on. Kamal, you have been in that winner's circle. You guys have beaten each other on occasion. So this is going to be a real good match with the 212. Another deep lineup here at the Olympia. Kamal, your chances of recapturing that title this year at 50 years old?
51.
51. This guy don't age.
This year is going to be a lot different. When I won my title, it was like 2019, was in Vegas, and then we moved to Orlando. Now we come back to Vegas. So I came back to grab it back. This is what I'm coming here for, and I'm very confident, and I feel like the best I've ever been. As I was always say, Kamal is getting older. What he's going to bring, what he's going to prove, that's not going to happen with me. Because you're going to see a lot of improvement again this year.
Can't wait to see that. Kamal's trademark conditioning is what brought him that title, but that's also your trademark to that stage, is that conditioning and, of course, that roundness that you carry on that small frame. What's going to be the ticket to getting one over on Kamal this time?
Conditioning's there. We're about 7 to 8 pounds bigger than we were last year.
Oh, really?
I posed this morning for Flex Lewis, and he gave me a thumbs up, so we're ready.
That's not a bad guy to get a thumbs up from, is our good friend Flex Lewis, and with 7 titles to his credit. But so you're actually up that much from, you were 177 last year, I believe?
So when I won the Olympia in 2020, I was 177. So last year I was 178. So this year we're around 184, 185 right now.
I like that. Listen, you can only pack so much.
哎呦，下面就是女子 Wellness 级别 Wellness 著名的冠军，来自巴西的马泰奥。他首先的登上了舞台，奥赛之声鲍勃看的是非常的高兴，确实个头不高，但是形体非常的棒。小姑娘在台上最感谢的一个人就是谁？你大贝哥。
All right, Wellness is in the house. And back at the Olympia once again. First ever champ. Let's go back to last year. How did it feel when your name was called as the winner?
Yes, I'm so happy for stay here once again. I believe a lot of things change. The Olympia pass in 2021 for this. I believe we'll make a beautiful show tomorrow because all the athletes stay very well.
How does it feel to being the first ever champ? How does it feel to be the champion this year? First ever for Wellness.
I have a whole year for improve my body, and it was amazing. I enjoy every day for to bring a beautiful package this year, and yes, I believe tomorrow I will make a beautiful show.
All right, Francielle, looking to
Thank you.
get number 2, but you've got Yorishina Ayala right next to you.
Thank you, Mama.
What do they call you? The booty queen? The something? What's the
Booty queen.
what?
No.
What is it?
La reina.
I don't know. I can't roll the R like that. What do you?
No, I'm really, thanks God, I'm really happy to be here for the second year. Ready for tomorrow to bring my best to the stage. I don't talk, just show my best tomorrow and represent the Latin community. Happy to be here.
Well, again, let's go back to last year because you were heavily favored going into the first ever one. And you still did very good, but I know it wasn't the results you were looking for. So what did you do this year that's going to make up for last year?
I working all year in my improvement, in the feedback the judges told me. So I'm ready to show all tomorrow. I doing a lot of improvement in my body, and I know everyone see tomorrow. So happy, excited, and glad to be here with everyone.
All right, Yorishina. Hello, ladies. We are back at the Olympia. Now, while they may have been the favorites coming in, you guys also had some great competition this year and some wins that bring you back to this year and qualify you. How are you feeling about your chances to take out the champ in Francielle?
The Francielle is great athlete. I have my husband, my Kari, but I about myself, and I've been preparing myself and whole life for this moment, for this year, and I'm improving my weakness. And tomorrow I will show my best on stage.
Can't wait to see it. Absolutely. All right, same question to you. What's going to make the difference tomorrow in what you bring on that stage compared to the ladies that you see here today?
I'm very excited because I'm working hard for this moment. I did my best every day. I'm confident because I will do my best. And it is a pleasure to be here again, second time. And I will show my best.
在最后，蛋蹦哥继续出场进行串场和搞笑。
Nothing less, my friend.
Why am I the first one now?
Well, the question is, you're going to be the last man standing.
Boogeyman. What does that mean? Oh, I like that. I like that. Last man standing. I like that.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
What do you think? You got it in you? First call out?
What do you think? Do I got it in me?
What do I think? What do you think?
I'm the boogeyman.
You are the boogeyman. That's what you am.
So you already know.
You're here to do whatever you can.
I'm down here for all the smoke.
You got some smoke right next to you. This guy says you ain't touching him.
I like Curry.
Look me.
Winter.
Yep.
You know this guy? Winter is coming.
I know that guy. It's kind of cold out here, but you know, I'm the boogeyman. I brought all that Florida heat. That big boogie energy, baby.
Yeah, I believe Boogeyman, he will make big damage, but behind us.
Oh, hoo-ha, hoo-hoo.
I don't know. I don't think Rami sees you standing next to him in this scenario. Boogeyman, what you think?
Listen. This is where the fun starts. I'm the underdog, right? Overlooked, underestimated, counted out. Every damn time, baby.
在最后，所有奥赛男子传统健美级别的运动员都登上了舞台进行大联欢。在整个运动员当中，唯一个头第一高度就是来自斯洛伐克的长脖小怪兽。今年奥赛传统级别可有好看，大家不要走开，继续关注大麦健身兽这个频道。接下来将会有精彩的赛事，2月2将会在16号当天决出胜负。好了，今天的节目就到这儿，咱不要你分享、关注和点赞，怎么着？下期再见，拜拜。